Right, now, the joyous of joy fun last stage. The reason why this is a complete pain is because EMPERINAZAR is the only one that uses green, and when it gets green, it gives, in my case, 200 life to all allies, and has a summon. So the trouble with that is, it's very hard to actually target the troops properly on this. So as we start wiping our way through the first two, they get a summon, you get another 1 or 2 back, and repeat the process until eventually you chip away enough at EMPERINAZAR to finish it off. At the same time, you have to be wary of this kind of thing. Does the skulls, again, can work for you, can work against you, but the enemy hits super hard, like way harder than us, like 258 damage, absolutely a pain. So yeah, you just got to keep going, make sure you keep the EMPERINAZAR charged up, keep on giving life, keep on chipping away, keep on getting 4 matches, build up this damage here, keep on whacking EMPERINAZAR with this and try and get out of the way. It's like, yeah, this is the battle of attrition stage. This is going to be probably 25, 30 minutes on its own maybe, and it's almost unavoidable. It doesn't mean say you're doing anything wrong, you're not, it's just literally the way this delve goes. But we'll get red and a skull whack first and foremost. Take another skull back here by getting this purple. Again, another skull back because we simply don't want it back ourselves. Right, now let's target that bottom troop. It's very unlikely you're going to be able to finish her off without her getting to make a cast at some point. Need an extreme amount of luck for that to happen. But all you got to do is try and deny her green. When green are there, keep on taking green. I do like to take out the skulls in a way because their troop, they're similar one to mine, the kobold that creates the skulls. This one, with a lot of skulls there, they're going to be doing a lot more damage than us. But make sure you keep your EMPERINAZARs topped up at the bottom as well, because you are going to need them. We are absolutely going to lose troops on this stage. It is absolutely inevitable. So we need to keep on bringing in replacements. I'm going to keep on chipping away at the bottom, because you never know. You never know, you never know. I haven't done these for ages. Well, I've started this series now, so I can't exactly change my mind and not do it or nothing. But I remember actually when I first finished all the Underworld, done all the final stages, and I thought, yes. And some of them were so freaking annoying that I was kind of so pleased that I thought, literally, I've never got to do any of them ever again. And it was fantastic. But little did I know that I would bring it upon myself to actually choose to do them again. Absolute madness. Top troop is near low life, so we can just cast our EMPERINAZARs to boost it up again. And it's give her another little chip away at the life there. I can't remember if this is the right tactic or not. Oh, it's, yeah, it's life. So you can take away the armor first, chip away at it, and then concentrate on it a bit later on, depending upon how the battle goes. But it is a battle of attrition in a major way. It is a long, drawn out, slow affair, especially when it gives you the only colour you don't use. Lovely. Thank you so much, game. And again, hoping to get the magic boost when we cast our second troop down. So I've had to do this or create skulls thing, so I'll take that skull back anyway, see what they do. Oof! So we can now either give them a skull whack, or we can cast this, destroy a column, taking out a lot of them skulls, or we can take that and get a skull back at the same time. I'm going to do it that way, because we can bring in a troop again in a minute, so it's not too much of a worry. we've softened up EMPERINAZAR a fair bit. Just need to make sure we get some green and brown quickly now. The game seems hell-bent on giving us colours which we don't actually use, which is really, really nice of it. So let's get a couple of green and brown. Alright, let's get our replacement in, and we've got another one of them. Whichever troop it gives you, it is useful out of these kobolds, so it's still going to work regardless. I do actually quite like this one though, because it does that target on EMPERINAZAR. That's going to be blue and yellow. Nice 4 match. Oh, I should have done that skull match there first. So I don't want to make this a mega long video, so I'm not looking as long as I should do sometimes, but when you do this you should not do what I'm doing. Don't rush. Take your time with it. Absolutely no extra points for doing it quickly. Could have probably saved my top troop then. But like I say, it really doesn't, it's not that important. What is important is to keep this one here safe. So I really need to get my EMPERINAZAR up quickly now. Gives me green at the same time, so that's okay. It's going to do how much scatter damage on, not too much. But still want to deny EMPERINAZAR green if I can. Let's get our replacement troops, see who we get. Oh, we've got another one. Wow. It's a funny game. Right, and there she goes, there's the summon. But you notice they're not actually the full strength versions. Like, that's a lower strength version, so it's not as bad as it looks or it seems. That's only got like a combined, what, 100, 150, 250, 284 life and armor and only 70 attack. So they're not as dangerous as the top troops, so not too bad. Actually, I think I've done that wrong then. I think this is where you stop hitting EMPERINAZAR because she keeps giving life. You almost have to save her till last now. Concentrate on this scatter damage troop. Hope we get the damage boost, because that's what you're after. Getting that damage boosted right up. Make sure we get our EMPERINAZARs ready to cast. It's being rotten to me on the colours, it really is. She's only got 3 out of 16. Can I go for it? It's a long shot to try and take her out now, but I might go for it. As long as you can control the green, it's not too bad, because the brown is mana blocked by this troop here, see, so provided you can keep taking the green and stop EMPERINAZAR getting green, there is a chance you can take her out early, and that changes everything. Well, not everything. Changes a lot in the game. Let's do it that way. We'll take them out. They'll take me out. Fair enough. If that's how you want to live your life. Need to do that really, because I certainly do not want to lose my second troop. This is one we're trying to build up the damage with. Could have maybe done this slightly better than what I've done it so far. But like I say, when you're taking your time, not speeding. Have we got another one? Oh no, it's a different troop. But it's not too bad. At least it doesn't mana block my Kobold Magi, where if you obviously got one of them, it means it's going to take a little bit longer to get that charged up. But let's see if we can do anything with this. Let's do it on there. We've got the magic boost again, so we're getting this magic boost fairly often. Certainly helps it. Just constantly trying to deny their EMPERINAZAR green. So important. We've even taken matches if I can away from other greens so it can't drop them some green afterwards, which it likes to do. Taking that green from there. Thank you, no green for you. Let's get the stun going at the same time. Gets our second EMPERINAZAR up. There, see, they're going to get to cast now. Not sure if I missed a green then or it just dropped that way, but it's going to happen. This is going to happen. Might as well just boost up our life then. Like I say, this one is a battle of attrition, but don't lose patience with it. You will get there in the end. And the troops that it replaces with, like I said, aren't as powerful as the initial ones. Yeah, we're in a good place now all around it. It seems like this is slow and taking forever, but all round this is actually nicely under control. We got 1,000 life on our last EMPERINAZARs, which you'll be able to get to. One of them is ready to cast. You can take out that troop again. Not much doing on our other colours though. Just keep your eyes peeled for green and not giving the AI green. One extra thing you've got to look out for is when you kill this troop here soon. Well, not soon, got 900 life. But that removes brown out the equation. So EMPERINAZAR then gets to collect brown or green, which again makes it doubly hard to stop getting the summon again. And it's just rinse and repeat until you eventually grind it down for the win. It's all about just keep on casting this in a way until it gets charged up enough power to be effective enough to make things happen quicker. Whoever chose the troops for this faction assault and decided it would be this way is a bit of a sadist. It's like absolutely rotten, but oddly satisfying. When you eventually get it done, you'll feel kind of pleased with yourself and chuck a middle finger to the TV or monitor with a shout of "up yours, you did it." Alright, let's give ourselves some more life. And there's the replacement kobold. It's going to happen. It's got to it's just, oh, it's just one of them ones. I said it at the beginning, I'll say it again. If you're looking at this thinking, oh my god, this is supposed to be easy. It's easy in the way that it's easy to complete, but it's not fast. And bizarrely, oddly satisfying to finish once you get them all done. Just got to put up with some stuff along the way. The way the AI likes to give you almost like a forced pick of what you can do a lot of the time. Jumble the board around and then give the AI format or just a skull drop automatically. Nothing you can do about it sometimes. Then things are going to happen. Got to keep on getting your EMPERINAZARs charged up though. Make sure you keep your top troops healthy as you can. not giving me much in the option of green or brown though so far. Let's see if we get lucky with this. Didn't want the extra turn, so that means we didn't get the magic, which is annoying, and it gives me purple again. Only thing I don't use. Well, at least we've got an extra turn this time. Buffs up our magic. This is what you're looking to do. Get this scatter damage buffed up nice and high. One of our EMPERINAZARs is ready now. It's only the top troop that hasn't got 1,000 health. So we'll look to get that going. Stop them from casting that. Grab some green. Give them a punch round the chops. No red or yellow. I'll have a sip of my tea in a minute. And I chomp on a Pocky stick. Rockstar from my guild kindly sent me a very generous box of snacky stuff I maybe haven't tried before, and Pocky banana cream covered cocoa biscuit sticks, and very nice they are too. In fact, I'm going to have one now. So take a mini break of a few seconds. He's nice. Have a sip of my tea. If you've watched this far so far, all the way, comment in the comment section, Rob, stop eating, no time for breaks. And then I'll know you've watched this far. But only if you watched this far and didn't flukily fast forward and happen upon this part. Right, so I think we'll do a skull hit. Bring the summon straight away. Like I say, it's not bad to play, I don't think. When you lose troops on this level, it's going to happen. That's what having these summoners is all about. You're looking to keep this one safe though, because this is the one you want to get the damage up nice and high eventually. Oh, they left that for me, that was nice. Chip away at them. The front troop are now going to be some kind of meat shield. They will get taken out from time to time. Check around 4 matches. Let's do that so they don't get that skull whack. Yeah, let's get yellow and don't use blue anymore. Got to remember that when you lose certain troops. See, they're going to get the summon again, but hey ho. You kind of have to hope they don't get 2 summons. You have to hope they only get 1. Then it makes it bearable. That's why it's good not to kill that top troop absolutely straight away then, because if they did get 2, then basically you've made it harder for yourself in a way. Let's get them to 4 matches, 3 matches. That's built up our strength now to over 204 scatter damage. This is pretty much what it's all about. This is like the original epic trials were when they very first come out. They've since been made, I think, a lot easier. I think a lot of people complained about how hard they were. But it's got the same kind of feeling about them for sure. Obviously these came first. These delves, these faction battles. If there's nothing doing like that, you may as well cast this. Let's do some damage. I mean, EMPERINAZAR will keep casting if we can't stop her from getting green all the time. And it's such a long battle. And I'm going to use the excuse as me talking at the same time, narrating. I may have even forgotten sometimes to look for green and stop her getting green. So I don't know if she's cast times before when I could have maybe stopped it. I don't know. But what are we doing? Yeah, everyone's good for life. Let them set us up for that if they feel like it. Thank you very much. Not quite going to kill him, but I mean, to forget to cast the scatter damage troop. It's going to wipe him out, absolutely for sure. This is the one we want to get charged up though, because it does a lot more damage. So don't be impatient and cast this one first if you're in this same sort of kind of situation. Green, don't need it. My 2 green troops are charged up, but I want to stop EMPERINAZAR from getting that. Alright, let's dish out some decent scatter damage while targeting a lot of red and yellow. Again, I may take this first. Got hope it doesn't keep setting them up for green in a way.
Mana surge.
We're okay for life. We can give them a skull bash with that.
Mana surge.
Let's have another pocky stick. Or 2. Nice. Excuse crunch noises. Right, I'm not taking that. Just going to set them up for green.
Mana surge.
Again, just taking that to stop the AI EMPERINAZAR from getting it, but they managed to get some. Anyway, arse, because they can get brown now as well. Blimey. Right pain. A right pain. So let's do this. Take out the brown this time. Stop EMPERINAZAR from maybe getting them. Again, I'd rather have the skull hit than EMPERINAZAR will take them. So I'll take the brown away. So you can see the fun and the joyousness that is involved in this particular level. No green, no brown for an arrow at the bottom. No red or yellow for me either. Wowzers. Talk about being awkward. That's kind of what I liked about these in a way. I know I sound like a bit like a masochist or something, but I liked the challenge of these for this kind of thing. Can be long and effortsome, if that's even a word. But ultimately satisfying when you get it done. You feel like you actually achieved a tough part of the game when you get all these done, so absolutely bear with them. Don't need to do that. Don't want them getting it either. Should get my second scatter damage troop up. Wow. That wasn't very kind. That was there. So we'll take that and party. Oh, that does just about finish them off, which is important because... Oh, it doesn't. Oh, they've got armour, haven't they? Ah. Oof! Alright, let's just do this again. Let's hope for this boost in damage. Nope, got the extra turn. What are they on? It's not entirely insignificant. Let's do this again then. Let's do this row. Column. Nope, I'll stop her from getting green. And brown now, so 2 things to look out for. Still healthy on life. Don't mind giving them a skull hit if you can set them up for a skull hit. Kind of do it, because a lot of the time the AI does take a skull hit when it's there. And but yeah, getting the summon again is part of the thing you have to kind of put up with on this. It's all about, I've said it about 400 times now in this video, getting this troop up to deal enough scatter damage to be significant enough to deal with EMPERINAZAR before she has a chance to get ready to summon again or give a load of life. Green. That one skull hit, which they didn't take. Come on. How long are we now? 53 minutes already in this video. Wow. Taking that to stop EMPERINAZAR getting it. Let's cast this again and hope for the magic boost. Yes, we got the magic boost that time. Let's hope to get it again. Nope, we've got the extra turn. There's a nice little punch around the chops. Any way we can get yellow? Don't think so. So let's give ourselves some life. And again. Okay, get some life and have it taken away again. Alrighty then. Alright, a bit more power boost. EMPERINAZAR really helping out with this. Give 2 life and magic. Oh, what did that for? That was a waste, I think. Let's do this. Come on, keep giving me power boosts. Need more power! EMPERINAZAR was about to cast again. Can't stop it. It's going to happen. I suppose we can cast this, see what happens. May get a boost in power. Keep chipping away at them enemies. Get yellow and red. 4 matches. Honestly, if anybody watches this whole video, it's like you are a hero. So 56 minutes in, if you've watched the whole thing and not skipped forward. Right, kaboosh! I am a hero in the comments. Because you actually are. We are getting there. 289 now scatter damage. The damage is going up. Getting there very slowly but surely. Devs, whoever thought of this, you are a git. I'm not taking it back. It's not a nice kind of git though. I don't mean it in a complete git kind of way. But yeah. Well now 211 scatter damage. Let's do some more then. So that's 217. Let's do that one. Oh, that's going to be okay because we're going to get some green as well. It's going to be a bash around the chops for them. Or shall I take this brown? I think it's more important to take the brown. Oh, I think it gave them a colour anyway, didn't it? See, sometimes you'd sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't. The game sort of, I think, knows what's going on sometimes and just says, don't care what you're going to do, I'm going to do what I want to do anyway. You're just hoping now that it just doesn't get 2 summons at a time. You're hoping for basically the single summon. If it gets 2, it makes it an absolute pain. If it gets 1, you think, okay, maybe I've got a chance to finish it off now. Before it has a chance to generate 2 more. So let's keep looking for red and yellow. Wouldn't mind getting the second one up at the same time because it does significantly more damage. That's quite useful. Still got to look to stop green and brown for their EMPERINAZAR. But like I just said, you take that one anyway, stop doing that, and it gives them a drop down from the top anyway. It's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Sometimes the game is just gonna do what it wants anyway. 220 scatter damage. Let's see if it does enough to wipe out that top troop. Yes. But the EMPERINAZAR is charged. And we keep on going. Getting there slow but sure. Plenty of life. So nothing hard about it surviving wise. Is that it? Is that the only option? Delves do this so much where, excuse me, my voice is going a bit funny. Need to have a drink of my tea, that's why. Yum, yum, yummy, yum, yum. Yeah, a lot of delves feel really, really controlled. It's so often just one available choice in delves. It is mad. Very controlled body AI a lot of the time. Let's get rid of them. It's going to increase the potency of our scatter damage. We're getting there now. 327, so 5 getting on for 600 scatter damage altogether. So I think we've got to do that because it can self-charge if you're lucky. Very lucky. Not in this case. Ugh, got brown and green here. Can't really stop EMPERINAZAR getting something. Well, we're probably going to kill one of them. May as well go for it. Oops, let's do it in that one. I know it didn't work, but we get an extra turn. Let's get green. Stop EMPERINAZAR just ever so briefly. That didn't. Somehow got charged up anyway. No matter what you do, half the time EMPERINAZAR will find a way to get charged. What you're hoping for is just one summon. That's kind of what you're hoping for. Right. Come on. We're getting to the point now where we've got to be close. That was not too bad. Still got plenty of life. Life is not an issue. It's just stopping the constant summons. See here, we can't stop both lots of brown at the same time. Take one or the other. But brown's not an issue now because the top troop uses brown, which is quite cool. You just got to be wary of green now for EMPERINAZAR, so take green away, deny her green. That was nice. That's got our scatter damage, effectively doing more damage. Taking out green anyway, just to stop EMPERINAZAR from getting it. Right, come on, let's start doing some good stuff. No good stuff for me, not good stuff for you. If you've jumped forward to this part of the game, you think, oh my god, this is supposed to be the third easiest one. I'm not even going to bother doing the underworld because it's supposed to be the third easiest one, and it's taken over an hour to do this one. This is just one of the worst ones for time. It's very easy to do because of the way it works. You can constantly get the summons and the constant life, but it's just time is a horrible one to do simply because of how long it takes. Which is pretty much unavoidable due to this hideous last stage. It's best out of a bunch of bad options really. As long as there's no green for EMPERINAZAR or brown for her to collect. Let's set her up anyway, look. Oh, see? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. And it's set her up for green. Ah! Goodness! Come on! There we go. Just don't do 2 summons. If it does 2 summons, it's just annoying. Right, I'm going to just hope for somehow an extra turn out of this. I meant an extra turn with a 4 match, really, but hey ho. It is what it is. Don't do 2. Phew. Phew, woo, don't do 2. And it is the better of the summons as well, because that's the one that uses brown, which mana blocks EMPERINAZAR, so this is a reasonable chance to get things done. I want to take something, it's just not going to give them a chance of a 4 match on green. Or lesser chance anyway. Right, come on. Do the damage. Do fluky stuff with extra turns and what have you. I'm going to do that damage because that makes our scatter damage even more effectively. Come on. Come on, looking for some sort of extra turn somewhere. Or lucky skull bash. Health is fine. This is need a boost to be honest. So gonna have to bite the bullet. Be patient. Get that life back when we need it. Try and stop EMPERINAZAR casting yet again. I'm going to take brown one way or the other. Don't mind giving him the skull hit if I can get my top troops charged up. Just don't want to... I think I'd rather have that skull hit in a way than... Yeah, I'm going to do this. Just don't want to do that skull hit and then drop them to a green or brown or something, which that is what I'd have given them if it was the other way around, so that sort of worked. We just one cast each of these away from being done. don't want to take that because I don't want green to drop to there for their EMPERINAZAR. Gonna have to do something like that though and wing it. Hope that green doesn't conveniently drop for them. I'll take this one, this blue, because I don't want to do what the AI says. Because actually, I'm going to take this one. Hope it takes a skull hit. Yes. And the downside is now forced to take this brown. Really. Didn't give him green, which did give him green. Oh, so close. So close. They're going to get green anyway, so I may as well get red in the vague hope that they somehow decide not to cast EMPERINAZAR. And they got 2. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not actually at all bothered by that. That's actually a joke. I'm not. You've got to be cool in this situation. Keep on plugging away. It's nearly done. It is nearly done. Oh. Let's keep getting green away from EMPERINAZAR when we can. Right, I might cast this now in a way because I want to take out this green. And got a little bit lucky there. Take that. Come on, 395 scatter damage now. Again, taking green when I sort of don't have to because I basically just want to stop EMPERINAZAR getting that. Let's give ourselves some more life. Back to 563, which is okay. Right, I don't have to stop and get in brown anymore again. So I can concentrate on red and yellow again. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, it created the skulls. They created the skulls. But they've got their weakened version up top, so it's not too much of a threat. Still not at the point where we can wipe them out with these two. We'll go for it. Let's see what we can do. So close. So close. Right, let's get this one up again if we can. Oh, this is good. No, they got charged again. Oh, I don't believe it. Don't know if I was a little bit lax there. I don't know if I didn't look enough, but I was looking at me rather than what you could get for the enemy. But let's keep doing it. Let's keep doing it. This is it. This is how this level works. Eventually, you will overpower EMPERINAZAR. So that's quite useful. Come on. Home stretch. Skull hit will take brown. Skull hit, you reduce the damage of the enemy, which makes this more damage. But we can't risk EMPERINAZAR getting charged up either. That's okay, we'll take that. It's all worked out. Right, 2 of them are ready to cast, but that's not too bad. Will I take the skull hit? No. That's what we got. 4, 4, 3. Oh! Oh, this is close to being enough, you know. This is close to being enough. EMPERINAZAR is gone, and the level is finally gone. So there you go. That is as easy as it is. No, it is easy. It's just flipping heck, is it time consuming. But yeah, look at the XP we got from that. That was mad. 711 XP because of all those extra summons and stuff. So yeah, EMPERINAZAR, whatever the flipping thing's called. Kind of satisfying to do in the end, but it is a absolute battle of attrition because that last stage is a absolute nightmare of constant summons. The other way to do it is to use the kobold technique that summons skulls and try and get lucky, but it more often leads to more frustration than anything. The safest way for me is to just build up the strength of that second troop down. It just takes a long time, but there it is. There's a video. If you enjoyed it, found it helpful, anything like that, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.